Hello, welcome to day 3 of our adventure to the beach through minis. All right, so if you haven't opened already yet, here I'm going to unwrap for you. Your wrap may look different because I'm in the middle of wrapping, but anyway, here's day 3. I'm going to unwrap. Little baby Yoda is watching us. And let's unwrap it. This is a thing on YouTube, opening things. So here we go, and ta-da! Day 3. It is called Surfs Up at Jeffreys Bay. Okay, and that's Jeffreys Bay, South Africa. And this color is inspired by some pictures of surfing that I saw, like professional surfers, of which I am not. I am not athletic either, but I kind of wish I really wish I was, because like just experiencing that freedom of gliding across the water, I can imagine it. And this looks a little bit different. The blue looks a little different on my screen here than it does in real life, but it's kind of like a dark blue, and it's a little bit more purpley in person, I guess you could say, but it's still a blue. And then the other end fades to lighter to signify the surf of the waves. So let me show you my inspiration photo. There we go. This is my inspiration photo. Obviously, credit to Claire Butler Photography. And I will show you. You can see like the surfer here is in the barrel, as they call it. And I wanted to have a darker blue here so that you could focus on the depths of the ocean just off the shore sometimes. And then also the white end for the waves. And let's talk about eye styles a little bit more here. Okay, so if I open this up, you can see that it's dyed so that the two ends here and also the middle are lighter, as opposed to having one end be a color and then another end be different colors. So this one you're going to get the lighter twice around, okay, as opposed to, or let's see, if you open it all the way up, yes, you're going to get it when you hit this end here, and then you're also going to get it when you hit this end. So that can affect if you do create pooling or how much you see of the lighter color. It's still maybe about 25% of it is lighter. And the blue itself is not a regular blue. You can see there's lighter and darker bits that you may or may not, may dig, hopefully. And I wanted to show you where that photo came from, because I found it in a blog here. Okay, I'm hoping you see that. Yeah. Okay, so this is Claire Butler Photography, who I said, and she went to a pro surfing competition here, and you can see there's that photo right there. I just thought that was very iconic of some real surfers, which I would love to do. And look at all that fabulous surf there. Look at that. Isn't that great? Wish I was good at that. Oh, definitely barrels. Okay, and then let's show you some footage of the tubes, super tubes, as they like to say them. Now, waves are created from weather that could be 10,000 miles away. Seriously, like New Zealand weather can affect the surfing in California. Maybe you didn't know that, but they are created far away. And then as they get close to shore, the geometry of the shoreline is what creates either a good setup for a lot of good waves or not. So there can be certain places that just have a good setup that when good weather comes, they get waves like this. So I'm so jealous. I wish I was like balanced and talented physically. Because this does look like great fun and a big rush. So maybe I will try it very probably unsuccessfully someday. Maybe not in South Africa, but I did want to pick something rather iconic. I just love that. And so if you'll notice, if we go to one more quick video, I won't show you the whole thing. This is Jeffreys Bay in South Africa. Look, you can see them doing the surfing. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, they brought Dolphin Beach during entertainment. Did you know, if you don't already know, that you can speed up? Look, I'm playing this twice the speed. You could do the same thing to me. I will sound funny, but go ahead. If you like, you can change it to twice the speed. If you're trying to like watch a video, maybe like a knitting instruction video that you need to like glaze over a little bit, it's okay to watch it on twice the speed. We'll all just sound a little ridiculous. It's okay. All right. Okay, so there's lots of stuff there. But yes, I love this super tubes here. This is cool. So stop sharing. But that's Surf's Up at Jeffreys Bay. And it also kind of reminds me of dolphins. You know, I know some dolphins can be more blue and they usually have some lighter colors. So it reminds me of dolphins as well, but I wasn't really going for the surfing. And I saw this quote while I was researching that said, it kind of made me think of this year, you know, when it comes to surfing. It says, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf," by John Kabat-Zinn. Maybe he's a surfer, I'm not sure. But yes, like this year is all about, like, you can't stop the waves, whether you're talking about COVID or something else. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. So little old unathletic me, I'm trying my best to learn to surf through 2021 and into 2022. That'll be cool. So hopefully, you know, knitting this up makes you think of that. Learn to surf the waves, my dears. Or crocheting, sorry. I say knitting all the time, but I do both. And I will show you the progress on my project. Switch my camera here. I'll show you the progress on my project. You can see there's day 1 and day 2, and now I'm not quite done with day 3. And this one, it doesn't have any particular, like, it has knit 2-togethers and SSKs and yarn overs. So I don't think there's necessarily anything I need to show you if you're continuing with this pattern. But what I was thinking about is, like, if you wanted less to think about and didn't want to have to focus on a different pattern, that is fine. You could still get the overall shape of this pattern as long as you have this section 2 with the yarn overs and then the knit 2-togethers every couple of sections. Like, you could do a section 1 and section 2 like every other. As long as you have a few of these in there, it gives the whole thing a nice wave. So you could even skip some of these if you didn't like the stitch pattern or something. But you just need some that do the wave. And the other thing you need to look at is you need to make sure like your yarn overs are lined up. Like, they need to all go in like the same. If you follow the stitches vertically, all the yarn overs sections need to kind of line up along, and then all the knit 2-togethers need to be here so that the waves are congruous. But, you know, if you're, you know, halfway decent at reading your knitting, that's something that you could do. It wouldn't be that hard. And then you wouldn't have to focus on these other sections. I'm going to continue because I'm liking the other sections, but I do understand that this time of year, sometimes you need less to think about. Sometimes you need more. Sometimes you need something to focus on. That might depend on the day, you know, but this is just a simple lace. You have simple lace and then this wavy section, and you could just alternate these. So I wanted to show you that. Let's switch back. There we go. All right, so I hope you have enjoyed our little unveiling of day 3. And I will check in with you again tomorrow on day 4. Oh, yes. I love that inspiration. And the color, it's so calming. Okay, so I will see you again tomorrow, hopefully, for day 4. Have a great day.